Some of the most unforgettable romantic K-dramas didn't start as television series at all. They began as manhwa that captured millions of hearts. From sweet first loves and bittersweet breakups to fantasy romances that defy fate, these stories were already beloved on the page before being brought to life on screen, and when adapted right, they became even more powerful. In today's video, we're counting down the top 12 romantic K-dramas adapted from manhwa, stories that turn drawings into emotions and romance into something truly unforgettable. Let's begin. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? Taking the #1 spot is What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, the drama that defined modern manhwa to K-drama romance. The story centers on a self-absorbed CEO whose flawless world begins to crack when his highly capable secretary announces her resignation. What starts as a desperate attempt to keep her around slowly becomes a journey into shared trauma, buried emotions, and an unexpected love story. What makes this drama timeless is its chemistry and emotional growth. Beneath the comedy and iconic romantic moments lies a surprisingly deep exploration of healing and partnership. The female lead is not just a love interest. She's a fully realized character who demands respect, independence, and emotional honesty. Even years later, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim remains the gold standard for romantic manhwa adaptations, proving that a well-written love story can be both entertaining and emotionally satisfying. Business Proposal. At #2 is Business Proposal, a rom-com that perfected the art of fast-paced, feel-good storytelling. The story kicks off with a fake blind date meant to sabotage a marriage arrangement, but things spiral out of control when the male lead turns out to be the company's CEO. What follows is a contract relationship filled with sharp banter, escalating misunderstandings, and irresistible chemistry. What truly sets Business Proposal apart is its confidence. The drama knows exactly what it wants to be: fun, romantic, and endlessly entertaining. It wastes no time on unnecessary angst, delivering consistent laughs and heartfelt moments in every episode. This balance helped it become one of the most globally popular romantic adaptations, loved by both casual viewers and longtime K-drama fans. True Beauty. At #3 is True Beauty, a romance that resonated deeply with a generation growing up under constant judgment. The drama follows a young woman who learns to hide her insecurities behind makeup, creating a version of herself that the world finds acceptable. At school, she becomes admired, even envied, but the fear of being found out never leaves her. As she enters a complicated love triangle, she's forced to confront a painful truth. Changing how you look doesn't automatically heal how you feel. What makes True Beauty special is its balance between fun and meaning. It delivers lighthearted romance, comedy, and youthful energy, while still tackling serious issues like self-worth, bullying, and identity. The drama reminds viewers that love begins with self-acceptance, making it one of the most relatable and influential romantic manhwa adaptations. My ID is Gangnam Beauty. Coming in at #4 is My ID is Gangnam Beauty, a campus romance that tackles society's obsession with appearance. The drama centers on a young woman who undergoes plastic surgery to escape bullying, only to realize that insecurity doesn't disappear overnight. As she enters university, she meets a man who values authenticity over looks, challenging her perception of herself and love. What makes this adaptation powerful is its message. Beyond romance, it explores self-worth, identity, and the courage it takes to accept oneself. It resonated strongly with viewers who saw their own struggles reflected in Yumi's journey. Yumi's Cells. At #5 is Yumi's Cells, a romance told from the inside out, literally. The story follows Yumi, an ordinary woman navigating love, work, and heartbreak, while her emotions are represented as tiny cells living inside her mind. Every romantic decision becomes a debate between reason, emotion, fear, and hope. What sets this drama apart is its honesty. Love here is awkward, fragile, and deeply human. Instead of dramatic twists, Yumi's Cells focuses on small moments that define real relationships, making it one of the most relatable romantic manhwa adaptations ever made. Cheese in the Trap. At #6 is Cheese in the Trap, a romance that dives deep into the uncomfortable side of love. The drama follows a hardworking university student whose life becomes entangled with a seemingly perfect senior. Beneath his gentle smile lies a complex, unsettling personality that slowly pulls her into a relationship filled with emotional tension and uncertainty. What makes Cheese in the Trap so memorable is its realism. This isn't a fairy tale romance. It's about manipulation, emotional imbalance, and the confusion that comes with loving someone you can't fully understand. It remains one of the most discussed manhwa adaptations because it forces viewers to question what healthy love really looks like. Extraordinary. You at number 7 is Extraordinary You, a fantasy romance that completely flips the rules of storytelling. Set inside a comic book world, the drama follows a side character who suddenly realizes she has no control over her own fate. Determined to change her ending, she falls in love with another background character who was never meant to matter. What makes Extraordinary You unforgettable is its emotional rebellion. It's a story about choosing love even when the world insists your story doesn't matter. Romantic, whimsical, and deeply emotional, this adaptation captured hearts with its message that even side characters deserve a chance at happiness. See You in My 19th Life. Coming in at number 8 is See You in My 19th Life, a romance that stretches across lifetimes. The female lead remembers all her past lives and is determined to reconnect with the man she loved in her previous incarnation. But as she enters his life again, she realizes that love isn't something that simply resets with each rebirth. What makes this drama special is its emotional depth. It explores grief, fate, and the weight of memory, asking whether love should follow destiny or be chosen freely. The romance is mature, heartfelt, and quietly powerful, making this one of the most moving fantasy romances adapted from manhwa. Nevertheless, at number 9 is Nevertheless, a romance that sparked endless debate for how painfully real it feels. The story follows a young woman who wants love and a man who enjoys affection but refuses commitment. Drawn together by desire and loneliness, their relationship becomes a cycle of attraction, doubt, and emotional confusion. What makes Nevertheless stand out isn't sweetness, it's honesty. The drama doesn't romanticize toxic behavior. Instead, it exposes how easily people stay in relationships that hurt them, hoping things will change. This raw portrayal resonated deeply with viewers, making it one of the most talked about romantic manhwa adaptations. A Good Day to Be a Dog, closing out Part 1. At number 10 is A Good Day to Be a Dog, a fantasy romance with a uniquely bittersweet premise. The female lead carries a strange family curse. Every time she kisses someone, she turns into a dog at midnight. Her only way to break the curse is to receive a kiss from the same person. But fate plays a cruel joke when the man she develops feelings for has a deep-rooted fear of dogs. Beyond its adorable setup, the drama explores themes of vulnerability and emotional scars. Both leads struggle with past trauma, learning that love requires courage, trust, and patience. The fantasy element adds charm, but it's the emotional sincerity that truly drives the story. Soft, tender, and quietly touching, this adaptation is perfect for viewers who enjoy romance with a gentle, magical twist. The Law Cafe. At number 11 is The Law Cafe, a romance built on history, familiarity, and feelings left unsaid. The drama follows two childhood friends who reunite as adults, one a former prosecutor who has stepped away from the law, and the other a passionate lawyer who opens a cafe offering legal advice to everyday people. What starts as a casual reunion slowly turns into an emotional journey through old wounds, misunderstandings, and lingering affection. What makes The Law Cafe stand out is its maturity. The romance doesn't rely on misunderstandings or exaggerated drama. Instead, it focuses on emotional growth, honest communication, and the quiet realization that the right person may have been beside you all along. It's a warm, reassuring romance that feels especially relatable for viewers who enjoy slower, more grounded love stories. My Roommate is a GUMIHO. Kicking off our list at number 12 is My Roommate is a GUMIHO, a romantic fantasy that proves love can grow in the most unexpected circumstances. The story begins when an ordinary college student accidentally swallows a magical bead belonging to a nine-tailed fox who has lived for nearly 1,000 years. This single accident ties their fates together, forcing them to live under the same roof while racing against time to fix the mistake. What makes this drama especially charming is how it balances fantasy with realism. Beneath the supernatural elements lies a gentle story about loneliness, emotional distance, and the fear of loving someone who may not share the same lifespan. As their feelings deepen, the drama quietly asks whether love is worth the pain of eventual separation. Lighthearted, warm, and emotionally sincere, this adaptation remains one of the most comforting romantic manhwa to drama conversions.